Something strange and frankly very uncomfortable is unfolding around Ivory Coast's World Cup camp. Forward Elye Wahi has been stopped from joining his team's trip to Canada for the group match against Germany after the necessary travel authorization was not granted. So while Ivory Coast keep moving through the tournament, Wahi is stuck in the United States. And suddenly this is no longer just a football story. It is a World Cup story with a major off-field twist. Here is why the situation is getting so much attention. Wahi is now tied to a betting-related investigation in France, with reports centering on an unusually high volume of wagers placed on him receiving a yellow card in a Ligue 1 match for Nice against Metz. French authorities and the league have confirmed that a probe is underway, but the key point right now is this: the case is still developing, and there has been no public disciplinary action from the league at this stage. What makes this story even more eye-catching is the timing. Wahi actually started Ivory Coast's opening World Cup win over Ecuador, so he was still part of the action while this controversy was hanging over him. That means in a matter of days, he went from helping his country begin the tournament with a win to becoming unavailable for one of the most important matches of the group stage. That kind of swing is exactly why this headline is spreading so fast. At the same time, it is important not to rush ahead of the facts. Reports say Wahi has not been publicly charged, and the investigation remains ongoing. Ivory Coast Football Federation also said it had not been officially notified of any judicial or administrative proceedings, while confirming that Wahi could not obtain the authorizations needed to enter Canada. So right now, the football world is dealing with uncertainty, not a final answer. For Ivory Coast, the timing could hardly be worse. After Germany and Toronto, they still have more group stage action ahead, and every decision matters when a World Cup campaign is this tight. For Wahi, though, this has become bigger than one match or one booking. It is now about pressure, reputation, and how quickly an on-field moment can turn into an international headline. And for fans, that is what makes football so gripping. The drama does not stop at the final whistle. So the big question now is simple. What happens next? Will this investigation fade into the background, or will it keep following Wahi through the rest of the tournament? For now, the only certainty is that Ivory Coast will have to carry on without him on the Canada trip, while the situation in France continues to develop. In a World Cup, momentum is everything, and sometimes one off-field story can change the entire conversation.